Hello, what's your name?
John Paskins.
And you've been running Yarmouth Stores for...
Well, I've been here since June 1975. I've run it since 1996.
Yeah.
It's owned by the Knights family in Yarmouth. I'm their fourth manager in 119 years.
Crikey.
Started 1898 February.
Yeah.
And here we are closing in 2017 December.
So how did you end up taking over the business in the first place?
Well, basically the manager before me retired, and so I become the next manager.
Yeah.
With the Yarmouth Stores Limited, each manager buys independently, so the other branches tend to use workwear. And they do things like steel-toe cap boots and high-vis vest,
yeah,
stuff like that, whereas I do casual and leisure. We all do independently.
Yeah.
So I basically made it more and more casual and leisure as time's gone on, and got rid of all the sort of workwear stuff that they used to once do here.
Was it mainly catering for the sailing community?
In a way it was, but I've also gone now for the just general people.
Yes.
What eventually happened, though, the internet come along, and that's why we're closing down. And it's done everyone. It's not just me. I scratch my head sometimes and think it's my fault, but realistically, it's the internet. It's everywhere, all over the place. Yeah. So it's a shame, really, because when I started back in '75, we had Topes, Mashfords, Clothes,
yes,
us, Harbour Sport. They've all gone well before us, so we've hung on longer than everybody else, but now it's our turn.
It's a shame. It's part of the Barbican heritage.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the counters and the fixtures are original 1898 wood.
Yeah,
that's oak, those counters. And I can remember when you used to be able to park in the street, it was a totally different atmosphere down here. Yeah. The Barbican isn't what it was back 42 and a half years I've been here, and it isn't what it was then, but then what is? So things change.
So how's it changed?
It's become more commercial, it's become far more food outlets and everything. It used to be far more quaint little shops.
Yes.
Now it's lots more, well, there's coffee shops all over the place, charity shops. And not knocking those sort of places. All I'm saying is it isn't the same as it was then.
Well, I mean, some of those got to go to the walls because it's so competitive.
Too many of them. Yeah, because what happens when a shop like this goes, no one's going to put a shop like this back again.
Yeah.
What'll happen? It'll be yet another tea room or something. As a result, that'll take a bit more off all the rest of the town.
Yeah.
And so on it goes. It's a bit of a vicious circle, but realistically, no one can make a go of clothing firms. I mean, you look at it now. Every time someone up a town centre, like British Home Stores or going back to C&A, and people like it disappear. You don't get another British Home Stores or C&A arriving, you get another Poundland arriving, you get another coffee shop arriving, more Betfreds arriving. You certainly
do in Plymouth. It's all the cheap and tacky stuff.
It's everywhere, isn't it, though? Yeah. It's not just Plymouth, it's a virus that's spread right across the country.
Yeah.
My thinking was the internet should have been dearer, not cheaper.
Yeah.
If they'd made the internet more expensive to buy off, I'm not saying through the roof, but if they'd made it slightly dearer, their city centres would have survived. The mistake is that people can get things cheaper off the internet without leaving their chair, and that's your problem. If they'd done that the other way around and made it maybe 10% more,
it's
because the advantage, that's
they
what's
wouldn't
done
sell anything on the internet if they didn't keep the prices lower than
but the
shops.
Internet's an advantage because you don't have to get in your car and drive and go and park up somewhere. So if they made it slightly dearer, it would have given people the incentive still to use the city centre shops. Not on about us in particular, on about all shops. That didn't happen. As a result, city centres are dying everywhere.
So what's made you decide to close now at the end of 2017?
Well, basically it's just time up. I mean, it could have been any time really. It's just come to the end of its run, you know. It's not what it used to be. I'm probably not taking the money now I was taken 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And that really sums it up in a way. You know, you can only run so long like that, and time up.
So what are you going to do?
Don't know. People keep asking me that. I'm a little bit too young to retire. I'm a little bit old to start again. So that's right. So I'm an in-between age. I don't know. I'll fathom it out when I get there. Right. But having left school on a Friday and started it on a Monday, I'm going to give myself a couple of months break to think about it.
Thanks very much anyway. Are you going to go anywhere with your couple of months?
Probably not. I'm going to lay back a little bit and have a bit of a rest because my missus is still working. So
do you do any sailing?
No, I don't do sailing. But I say I'm pretty good on it because I've so sailing gear for so long.
Yeah, you know what's
I haven't got the experience of being out on the boat, but I know about the sailing gear. That's about it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your time anyway.
Quite all right.
And good luck for the future.
Thank you very much. food rather than he made up. So.
Okay.